What's up, guys, and welcome back to Diggin Sports. Today I'm going to dig up for you guys the top 5 walk-ons in college football history. If you haven't already, please like and subscribe. Please tell your friends. Anything, just a like helps. I really do appreciate it. Anything, like I said, anything y'all can do, is greatly appreciated. But without further ado, let's get into this. All right, number 5. I'm gonna start from the back and I'm gonna work my way up. Number 5 for the 5th walk-on in history of the sport. I got the kicker from Georgia, Rodrigo Blankenship. In 2019, named Hot Rod. Hot Rod of college football. He wore thick black glasses. He trotted onto the field many a times for Georgia, to kick some field goals and extra points for them, to keep them in games. Many a handful of times. It was some great things to see and what he brought to Georgia. They even say he was a momentum changing field goal against Oklahoma back in the college football playoff semifinal. He nailed one from 55 yards right there before halftime to try and shift that momentum for Georgia, and came out successful. It was able to change that momentum very, very well in a 54-48 overtime win against Oklahoma that sent Georgia to the national championship game. Then inside that national championship game, he nailed a 51-yard field goal in overtime to put them up and put them in position to win their 3rd national championship in college history. Until 2nd and 26. Just going to go ahead and stop there for you Georgia fans. No, you guys don't want to hear that. Also, we'll take it back to when he walked on in 2015. Redshirted and then earned his starting spot in 2016. He went on to make 14 of 18 field goals and a perfect 26 of 26 on his extra points. Then after that year, he earned an All-SEC Freshman Award, team honors, and finally full scholarship as a redshirt sophomore for the Georgia Bulldogs. He was UGA's reliable scorer and playmaker, recorded 67 touchbacks, a school record for Georgia. Made 87% of his field goals in 2017, scored all SEC preseason honors in 2018, and in his final season, he helped number 5 UGA defeat number 7 Baylor in a 2020 Sugar Bowl, 26-14. And with all that being said, the kid never missed an extra point during his 4-year career. Great things for Mr. Rodrigo Blankenship for the Georgia Bulldogs. All right, number 4, I got J.J. Watt. Sure, you know just J.J. Watt. J.J. had the idea of the player that he wanted to be. He knew what he wanted to be before he enrolled at Central Michigan University. He was offered a scholarship to play tight end, but he knew that was not his role. So he decided to forego his starting role at Central Michigan and enroll as a walk-on for a defensive end at Wisconsin. He felt like this fit his skill set and personality better. He ended his career as a Badger with 106 tackles, 36.5 tackles for loss, and 11.5 sacks. As a redshirt junior in 2010, he earned the Ronnie Lott Trophy, which is awarded to the best defensive player on and off the field. He was selected to the All-American Big Ten first team as well that year. He's a 5-time Pro Bowler. Defensive Player of the Year 3 times, 2012, 2014, and 2015. He is the MVP runner-up in even 2014. He was a great walk-on and a great story behind Mr. J.J. Watt at number 4. Moving on to number 3. At number 3, I like Hunter Renfrow, wide receiver for Clemson. His mother and brother attended Clemson, and it made a dream of him to follow them. It was deep in his veins to be able to follow that legacy. He had offers from App State, Gardner-Webb, and Wofford. He declined all offers he had, which are all from the FCS. He was listed at 5'10", 155. He redshirted his freshman season, gained 26 pounds, and then earned a scholarship he so desired. He started 10 of 13 games as a redshirt freshman, caught passes for 492 yards and 5 touchdowns. A year later, he scored 2 touchdowns in 2016 college football championship game, though fell 45-40 to Alabama. Although his fairy tale didn't stop there, guys. He caught the game-winning touchdown in 2017 in the college football playoff championship game. In 2018, they scorched Alabama 44-16 for the program's 3rd title and 2nd in 3 years. Then on to his NFL days. Raiders saw potential in Mr. Hunter Renfrow and drafted him in the 5th round of the 2019 NFL Draft. To me, that deserves number 3 on my list, to be able to follow that family legacy and want to continue it, whatever you had to do. And in his eyes, it was to be able to put on that extra weight and show that you could do it. And he proved his dominance. Coming in at number 2, Baker Mayfield, quarterback. Mr. Baker Mayfield began his career at Texas Tech as a 2nd-string quarterback as a walk-on, after foregoing scholarship offers from Washington State, Rice, New Mexico, and even Florida Atlantic. Before the beginning of the 2013 season, Red Raiders projected starter Michael Brewer was out with injury. Freshman Mayfield took the baton and ran away with it. Absolutely just ran away with it. In his first game, he threw for 413 yards and 4 touchdowns against SMU. He even broke a school record by completing 43 of 60 of his passes. He was the first walk-on to start his first game as a true freshman. And I quote by Baker Mayfield, "I easily could have gone to a place like Florida Atlantic University. But my dad pushed me to realize that my dream was to play somewhere big." He told ESPN in 2016. He was right. After the 2013 season with Texas Tech, he enrolled at Oklahoma as a walk-on for the Sooners. He won a starting role in 2015 and led Oklahoma to the college football playoff, but ended up losing 37-17 to Clemson. In 2017, he won the Heisman Trophy with 86% of votes after completing 285 of 404 passes for 4,627 yards and 43 touchdowns and only 6 interceptions. He led the Sooners to another college football playoff semi, but lost 54-48 to UGA in overtime. He was the number one overall pick in the NFL draft of 2017. I think there should be no comments about that. He is well deserving of number 2. Possibly could have been number 1 on this list, but I'll list him at number 2 because I have something coming for y'all. But none the least, Baker Mayfield was an example that anything can be done. If you have heart and you believe in it and you push yourself, you can make it, and you can make it somewhere big. Mr. Baker Mayfield at number 2. Number 1. This was a battle between Baker Mayfield and this player. But the story behind it, I just had to pick him. I felt like he had the more intriguing story. He is Mr. Stetson Bennett. As a little boy, Stetson Bennett dreamed of being the starting quarterback at UGA. On September 11th of 2021, that dream became a reality. Stetson and the Bulldogs took the field against UAB just hours after starter JT Daniels was confirmed out with an injury. He completed his first 5 passes for 245 yards and 4 touchdowns until he ended the day with 5 touchdowns. From that day forward, Coach Kirby Smart trusted Bennett was their quarterback number 1.
Shorter quarterback who is listed under 6 feet, lacks stature and has average arm strength, was not super productive in junior college, projects as a backup quarterback at a Power 5 level. Yeah, no, I don't agree.
Bennett at quarterback under center. Snap to Bennett. Throws it softly. And touchdown! Touchdown strike for Bennett. He got it! Touchdown!
You can't throw that football any better if you're Stetson Bennett. He's really cementing his spot here as QB1 for the Bulldogs.
Exactly 0 Power 5 programs offered Bennett a scholarship. Instead, he walked on at Georgia in 2017 and then walked away after a season on the scout team to go play here. Jones College, a junior college in Ellisville, Mississippi, known for producing Power 5 players. Did you think you would ever see him at Georgia again?
No, I honestly didn't. He wanted to go play and compete and show his talents.
You know, Stet wanted to be back at Georgia. He grew up there. You cut him open, he's going to bleed Georgia blood.
Bennett returned to Athens in 2019, this time on scholarship, but was stuck behind Jake Fromm. But then Newman shocked Georgia by opting out. And when Mathis struggled in the season opener against Arkansas, Bennett got his unlikely chance.
Yeah, he's got the nickname the mailman, so we'll see if he can deliver for Georgia. Bennett underneath, hits his tight end for the touchdown.
Bennett helped the Dogs beat Arkansas, and by season's end, he had started half of Georgia's games in 2020. Even when JT Daniels was named the starter in 2021, Bennett did what he always does. He stayed ready.
Stetson Bennett expected to start at quarterback for Georgia rather than JT Daniels.
Once again, he was there when Georgia needed him, and he's been there ever since.
Dial up the deep ball. Touchdown, Georgia. The mailman delivers.
Bennett teams downfield. It's caught. He's going to get a chance to redeem himself against Alabama in Indy. Now another flag. Bennett launching. Mitchell. Caught it. Touchdown, Georgia. With a free play, the Dogs retake the lead.
He sees Tim Smith jump. He says, what the heck? Let's go to the young corner. We've gone after him here a little bit on this drive. Let's take a shot with my freshman Mitchell against Jackson. Ball underthrown just a bit. Jackson never turns to find the ball, and a great job again by a Georgia player locking in to secure the football.
Dogs have not tried a two-point conversion this season, haven't had a need to until right now. I don't like the spot at all. It's 3rd and 1. They're going to throw for it. Bowers has got it. He's got a blocker. Touchdown, Georgia. Demons be gone, and the the drought is over. National champions at long last.
You can
Mutual respect is obvious.
You can hear him say you kicked our butt there in the fourth quarter. But I honestly...
Look at this moment. The ex-walk-on and the 5-star Heisman Trophy winner. There's also mutual respect there. And we've talked so much about Stetson Bennett. There's a lot of heroes on the Georgia side, but, you know, Bennett has, his story has kind of a Southern Gothic tone to it.
Stetson, when you were 3 years old, you told your dad you'd be the starting quarterback at Georgia. How does your resilience and your fight keep you in this moment ready to win right now?
I mean, I just knew there was going to be no way we were going to let a turnover like that stop us from winning a national championship. There's no way. I wasn't going to let that happen. I wasn't going to be the reason we lost tonight.
So many times they tried to recruit over you. You thought about leaving, but you stuck around. Why?
Because I love this place. I love this team. I believe in myself. I think I'm the best quarterback. And, you know, I just love everything about this place, and I want to win a national championship here.
What does your story and your stick around, your fight, your attitude say to all of the underdogs, all of the walk-ons out there?
I mean, I have no clue. I hope it's, you know, give somebody a little hope. Just keep fighting, keep your mouth shut, work hard. You know, life's tough. You just got to fight through it.
He's been on a long journey. This guy was doubted many times, and I'm including, you know, myself and our staff, and he's never wavered in his confidence in himself, and that's what a true competitor does.
Are you proving people wrong or proving yourself right?
Probably prove myself right. You know, I've always just thought I was good enough. You just try to put your best foot forward each day and work hard, and, you know, maybe things will turn out, and they have.
And now, Mr. Stetson Bennett, walk-on at UGA, in and out of the program, is now a national champion forever. If you don't have cold chills, I don't know what'll give you cold chills. That is something that will bring tears to your eyes. As a little boy, Stetson Bennett believed he was the guy and he wanted to play for UGA. And like I said before, if you have that determination and you believe in yourself like Stetson Bennett did, and you don't let anything get in the way, and you just keep driving and driving, put your head down and keep going, you can make it just like Stetson Bennett. So for all you little kids out there that join the channel, just know, if you have the heart, you can make it just like Stetson Bennett and be a national champion forever. That is my top 5. I hope you guys enjoyed the episode. Thank you for tuning in, and all I ask is a like, subscribe, and a share. Please tell your friends. But, as always, keep digging.